Thank you for joining us here on Talk of the Town. I'm Betsy McDaniel in for Robin Zimmerman today, and we are going to get a year-end wrap-up from the first tee of the Lowcountry with PZuk. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, as we were talking before we started filming, hard to believe we're doing a year-end wrap-up, and here we are.
Here we are, yeah.
So let's talk about first tee. What happened this year? What were some of the good things? How many kids did you guys see?
Sure. So we had a couple of really nice things happen this year. We gave away 2 college scholarships this year instead of 1, which was nice. Jeep Patrick and Chris Wynn. And we're going to be about 600 kids in our Life Skills Experience program. That's up from last year.
It's a big number.
It is. It's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And then we've added a couple schools to the school program, so we're now to 26 schools in Beaufort and Jasper County.
Fantastic. Also a big number.
We had the largest ever LPGA, USGA girls golf program that they've had here, I think, about over 50 women in it.
Wow.
50 young ladies, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
So it's just been a great year all the way around.
Yeah, that is really some really great numbers. Talk to us a little bit about the scholarships and how those young men qualified for it, and do you know where they're going?
Yeah, so Jeep is a sophomore right now at Presbyterian College, and Chris Wynn is at Georgia Tech.
Okay, so this is furthering their college career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Jeep is a sophomore. Chris is a freshman.
Okay.
And they're former participants. That's the one criteria that you have to be involved in first tee, and then it's based on their grades, and they have to have 3 letters of recommendation, and they do an interview with the selection committee and so forth.
Yeah.
So we just had 2 guys that we couldn't distinguish between the 2 this year, and we said, well, let's give them both.
Let's give them 2.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. I mean, and what a great commentary on these 2 young men.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't determine who's...
Jeep is very into golf, and he was, as a freshman, he was the only freshman to qualify for the NCAA regionals as an individual.
Interesting. Wow.
And then Chris Wynn is going to, he's studying chemical engineering, which I didn't even know chemicals could be engineered, but apparently they can. Yes. And I don't think Chris knows what the word B is. I don't think he's ever had one.
Wow.
So they're 2 amazing young guys.
Really sharp guys. Talk to us about the Learning Center and what that saw this year, because I think there was maybe some increase there as well.
Yeah, the Learning Center went nuts this year. At the end of November, we were a little over 8,800 visitors. That's over 1,000 more than the year before.
Wow.
And my first year here, the entire year, we did as much as we did in the first quarter this year.
Okay, again, talk about some big numbers. What do you attribute that to?
Well, I think part of it is Grant Backus and his guys do a great job maintaining the facility, and we have some wonderful volunteers that do all the mowing. Brian Lape, our operations manager, makes sure that everybody feels welcome when they arrive. And it's in great condition, and it's extremely affordable. It's never been a thing where we want it to be affordable so families can come and so forth.
Yeah.
And I think the word of mouth is really getting out there now, plus Heather Rath does a great job advertising it.
Yeah, well, it's a great program. We've got about 1.5 minutes left, but I want to make sure we touch on your new almost home, or getting their home in Beaufort.
Right, we're almost there, signing the agreement with the landings at Pleasant Point. We're going to help improve their practice facility. They're putting an artificial tee line in and then building a new practice green, which they currently don't have either one of those. They have a range, but not an artificial line, so they can operate year-round. So it'll be a great benefit for them and their patrons. And now it'll be a perfect facility for us to do classes at.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, just that more, just a way to serve that many more kids.
Exactly.
So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
How do people find out about the program? I know you're here on Talk of the Town with Robin all the time, so I'm sure you've gone through this information a bunch, but just in case, how do people
Well, they can go to our website, which is firstteelowcountry.org, and they can read about the classes that are available. They can learn a little bit more about First Tee in general, and they can also make a gift if they like.
Yes, of course. Gifts are always good. It's the holiday season.
That's right. It's that time of year.
It's that time of year. Well, we will look forward to next year, even bigger and better things and bigger and better numbers. But, what a great year you've had. Thank you so much for sharing about it with us today.
Thank you, Betsy.
Yeah, nice to see you, Pat. And there's a lot more to come on Talk of the Town, so don't go away.